The time is 12:30. It's time to go live at Trevor Vision Centre for Grandstand. Good afternoon. It's Super Saturday in the Six Nations. We've got two live games to bring you today, and one of those three sides playing will be champions. As for who it'll be, you'll have to wait for the end of the show. This is the table at the moment, and this is the challenging facing Wales, France and England today. England sit top of the Six Nations. They have the championship in their hands. They know they have to beat France this afternoon at Twickenham. However, Wales, they've got Italy at home at Cardiff. And Wales may know that a bonus point win, and a good bonus point win, could be enough to give them the championship. As for England and France, they're going to beat one another naturally, but whoever wins that game and gets a bonus point will be guaranteed to win the championship. If they don't, then this is set up fantastically. Before we go ahead and cover both those games, there was one match played yesterday. Ireland took on Scotland, and here is a review of that entire game. A thriller took place at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin as Ireland and Scotland rounded out their Six Nations campaign last night with a classic. Ireland with a classic try to get things going. Jamie Stockdale able to get over and get the opening score. After the conversion, Ireland continued to play great rugby and the centres were making all the chances. Keith Earls definitely had a game that he will never forget. He got his first try. It was today. An early penalty which was kicked over there by Jonathan Sexton allowed Ireland to move into a 17-0 lead. But then came the comeback from Scotland, and it was Finn Russell's boots that got things going. A penalty kicked over just to reduce the arrears by 3. As the game continued, so did Scotland as they grew into the contest, and a lovely little work with Jamie Ritchie allowed Hamish Watson to burst through 10 metres inside his own half, burst away from all the Irish defenders, and the big number 7 went over to get Scotland's first try of the contest. Another penalty was there, and another penalty was kicked by Finn Russell, and suddenly Scotland were creeping up on Ireland. And with a minute left of the first half, Finn Russell was able to brilliantly dummy and dive over for the most wonderful try as Scottish were thinking. Hadn't been able to win away, apart from the win over Italy, Scotland were thinking this could have been their day. A 3-point advantage in the start of the second half was important. They didn't concede. However, Keith Earls didn't know that. Beautiful dummy there. He was able to get over the line and score again for Ireland. And then came the controversial moment in the game. After a tackle after he was offside, unbelievably, Jonathan Sexton was sent off by referee Wayne Barnes. A moment which the Irish rugby fans were deeply unhappy about, and you can understand why. And with that, Scotland continued to put the pressure on. Finn Russell again kicking another penalty as a result of that grievances, and Scotland were a point behind. However, with 17 minutes to go, Ireland produced a brilliant run from the edge of their own half and potentially one of the tries of the championships, especially when Van der Flair popped off to Keith Earls, who continued to score another wonderful try, running away from all Scottish defenders and going in. One of the truly great moments in Six Nations rugby history. Scotland needed a try to equalise, but in the end, Finn Russell carried it forward and Ireland held out for a win in what was an astonishing game. This Irish side really is underperformed in this tournament. They were winners this evening, 29-23. Well, a very good game at the Aviva, and sadly it's not to be for Scotland. They have been beaten, Ireland victorious, so Ireland will definitely finish 4th in the championships. 3rd, 2nd and 1st. That's all about to be decided very shortly. England and France are going to play now at Twickenham. This could be an absolute classic contest. A reminder that if England or France here win, and either of them win by a bonus point, regardless of the margin in which they lose by, even if it's 4 tries plays 3 or whatever, if they can get 4 tries either side, Wales will not win the championship later on. But if they don't, Wales knows that a bonus point win and enough points could be enough for them to secure the championship. So let's go and join our commentator in Twickenham. It's Trevor Starmer-Smith.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Welcome to Twickenham, the first of 2 live matches which could decide the Six Nations Championship. France remain unchanged from last week. So too do England. No place in the 15 for Alice Genge. Vanapola, who was sent off last week against the Irish, does play today. Well, these teams, one of these 2 teams, have to win by at least a bonus point, get a bonus point victory to give Wales a bit more of a difficult task. But a close win for one of these 2 teams might not be enough if Wales ram in a bonus point victory against the wooden spoonist Italy later this afternoon. So it's really the onus is on one of these 2 teams really, as Intermac gets us underway then. Wales know that if one of these 2 teams don't win by a bonus point, then they know their task is simple against the Italians later on Grandstand. Trevor is there to bring you out as a foul there, a dangerous tackle there from an England player. Smith, and a penalty to France in the first few seconds of the game. Well, tension and nerves are going to be abundant, but England can ill afford to be indisciplined. Delan will take the kick for France in the first few minutes of the game. Vital kick really in every sense of the word this. Even at this early stage of proceedings, it's always a difficult one. Just the left of centre. Vital for France. These are the first points of the game. And it's just missing to the left. The ball's still in play, still live. And now it's been killed dead. And the ball has touched it down. It will be a 22 dropout to England. So the lethal round that the penalty wasn't costly. And Farrell gets us back underway again. Intermac takes possession. Wants up to drive to the line here. Oh, that's back inside, the road to Intermac. And back inside once again, another big hit. Well, I thought that was a fairly good tackle from England. The French get another penalty. Very harsh to me by the referee, Nigel Owens from Wales. A penalty it is, and Delan will try his luck again. Let go. Question is, can he make it this time? Just missed to the left last time, left of the uprights last time. Looking to get it in between and get it over the bar as well. So even at this early stage, with nearly 5.5 minutes gone, crucial kick this for France in every sense of the word. That looks better, that looks better. Oh, it's brilliant. So France on the board, but it's just shy of 4 minutes gone. And 3-0 to France. Good start for the Blue in the crunch. So away we go again. Get us restarted. Intermac takes possession. Again, good tackle from England. But France should have the wherewithal to recycle it. They pumped it down the field. May leaves it, and England get the line out on the 10-metre line. Andy Jones will be a little bit disgruntled with the start England have made. Like have been disciplined in unforced errors and late tackles. Contributed to why they're 3-0 down, even though that penalty they got given against them was a bit harsh. Here's Smith. Owen Farrell, good break. Owen Farrell. He's got Henry Slade out towards his right, and he was well tackled there, but Henry Slade didn't have too much in the way of support. Now LaRue. Good burst. Aldrit. Penau. Back inside to Aldrit. Once again the French have enough support to recycle. Depoy. LaRue. Oof. That was a mighty hit, and Nigel Owens, the referee, was all over that like a rash, and it will be a penalty to France. That's 3 dangerous tackles. I think going to have been penalised for. 2 right were given by the referee, 1 wrongly given. Delon now has a chance to make it 2 kicks, 2 successful attempts from 3. England really haven't started at all. They've got out the trap so poorly. It's unbelievable. Delon now to put France 6 points ahead. The start of this first half. Twickenham holds its breath. Vital kick in every sense of the word. Oh, it's just going to miss to the left again, and the ball is dead into touch. So a missed opportunity again from the penalty, and England have another 22 dropout. Oh, knocks it long towards halfway. Billan picks the ball up. He's tackled there quite viciously. The referee allowing that to go on. France recycle it. And it's Penau. Back inside. Depoy. Oliveron. Entamac. England tackling much better now. Depoy. DeLong. DeLong looking for a way through. Once again, the French have enough players there to recycle. Ficao now going forwards from 22. Good break from Ficao. Once again, the French never pays a play. And Penau might be in there. Tackled on the 22 line. And that's as far as it goes. And Smith can boot it away for England. Looking for touch, but then he finds Dula. The scorer of the only point so far, and he's going down the far side towards the 22. Well held up. France recycle it again. Kick forward, all missed by an Englishman. And Taylor gets back and recovers his own mistake. It was pumped forward. It was a chip kick forward, but the player was offside in fact. So France have got another penalty. That's 4 already in this game. I didn't spot the offside originally because I was sort of watching the ball, but Dulon now has a chance. That's his ratio today, 33%. He won't worry about that too much if he can put France 6-0 ahead in this vital Six Nations clash. Bonus point win for one of these two teams would be so important. With Wales to come later on Grandstand if they take on the wooden spoonists, Italy. Much closer in, still to the left of centre. But you wouldn't expect it from that sort of range just before the 22 to get this over the post. Oh dear me. Well, his kicking has been unbelievably poor. It will be a 22-metre dropout. And England, how they're not 12-0 down in this game, that is a complete mystery that Inspector Morse and Agatha Christie would have trouble solving at the moment. As Farrell restarts the game with a 22 dropout. Depoy takes possession. France playing some wonderful rugby, but should have at least 10 or 12 points on the board to show for that effort. Good recycling again from the French. Depoy into Fluminense to Ficao. Well held up by the English defence. France looking to go past halfway. Can't get out their own. Can't get past their own 10-metre line at the moment. Good defence from England. Olivon goes forward. And in fact another decision has gone. This time a knock-on against the French, and England get the first scrum of the game. There's the pack race. England a heavier pack, 929 kilograms and 917 kilograms the French. So not much in it in terms of kilos. But England slightly with the heavier pack. Could be a factor later on in the piece. 3-0 to France. England with the scrum. driving towards the 22. Youngs to Johnny May. May's going to have a drive towards the 22. England now chance to an attack. First attack really they've had. Henry Slade. Good tackle again. Once again England will recycle. Youngs. May kicks towards the 22. And he's achieved it, I think. Well, France have taken a quick one. And away they go again. 18 minutes gone here on Grandstand. Just the two live matches which could determine the outcome of this season's Six Nations Championship. 3-0 to France, should be 12-0 really. Here's Daly to Smith. Smith going to go down the far side. Smith now into 22. Good running by Smith. Underhill takes it up. And France win possession again. Kick forward towards halfway. And England take the quick line out. And here's Smith. Smith back inside to Curry. Good play this from England. Youngs to Gauls. And Laws now inside the 22. Tries to General Edwards style burst his way through towards the try line. England still have it. Youngs, Laws. Getting out up. Deep inside the French 22 now. Anthony Watson. Watson for the corner. Watson! Oh, just agonisingly short for England. And really there now. Smith. Farrell. Slade. Daly did it. It's an overload and a try for Daly. France were too lopsided in defence. And England had two options for a score. One was Daly and he was in for the try. And France have been punished for those missed penalties. And England lead by 5 points to 3 with the conversion attempt to come. And Twickenham is going absolutely potty. Now the conversion. And Smith will take it. And he showed Delon how it's really done. Good start to the game. England, after a turgid start, could have been 12 points behind if those penalties had been taken. But instead they're 5-3 ahead. Could be 7-5, 7-3 rather, if this goes over, which it should. I'm going to put the commentator's curse on it now, but to the naked eye and to the camera, it does look a very simple conversion attempt. And so it is through. So no commentator's curse on Smith. And it's 7-3 to England. 23 minutes gone. We're past the halfway stage of the first half. So it's turned around very quickly. The first 18 or 19 minutes were France's, and then England have took over the last 5 or 6 minutes and have scored a magnificent try. And are driving towards the halfway line. In possession England. Comes out to Youngs, to Smith. England tails her up. Laws. Back inside to Farrell. 4 tries gets you a bonus point. And onto a big massive victory gets you another bonus point. So it's all about the bonus points here for whoever wins this game.
It's away.
Aldrich now coming forward for the French, looking to hit back straight away with their own score. England get possession. Smith will boot it towards halfway. That has got a bit more than that. Goes past the 10 metres line as Doolan picks back possession. Again, good hit from the England defence. Entermack. Aldrich. Aldrich now into Fakal. Fakal held up there and recycled by the French. Entermack. Here's Penal to Fakal. He's got pace to burn this fella. And he's held up again on the English 10 metre line. Recycled well by the French. Milanese. No, they've had a good run so far in the Six Nations, but this is their toughest test yet. Now can he respond? Fakal, just one player to beat. Entermack tackled again. May was there. LaRue. Thomas. And Aldrich should be there for the try. No, he's not. And they're well inside that 22 now, France. Have they got the ball? No, they haven't. England have defended it well. Johnny May boots it away. And into touch it goes on the English 10 metre line. French get the line out. But good defence from England. They needed to, because the French were absolutely looking for that try. Would put them back in the lead by a point. And it's England's line up. They've won it. And they're going towards the 10-metre line of France. Youngs to Smith. Inside to Farrell. Good tackle.
It's away.
However, he didn't have much support to run away to get another phase of play through and recycle the possession. Aldridge breaking away into the English half now. This game in the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes, just to-ing and throwing. Toje now breaking forward. Smith. Underhill. Farrell. Good tackling again. Youngs. Laws. Bulldozing his way through towards the 10-metre line of the French. Youngs again to Itoje. Itoje now towards the 22. Tackled beautifully on the 22 mark. And France win possession. Aldrich now for the French. As we come up to the final 3 minutes, plus injury time. Entermac back inside, and the French having to go backwards, unable to go forwards. It's England with the ball. Curry now, one player to beat on the 22. He's beat him. Curry for the line. Oh, good tackle. Really good defence from France. Inside the last minute of the first half. England get the line up, but for one glorious moment, Curry had the chance. He got past the man on the 22. Pushed him over, Jonah Lumu style. It was held up at the very last moment by the French defence, who got back desperately to get the tackles in. So England line up with Cowan, Dickey. And France win it with Leroux, Dapoy, Entermac. England like a swarm of bees all over now. We're into injury time at the end of the first half. They've got time for this French attack. And then the referee, Nigel Owens, will blow for the half-time interval. And the ball has been recycled by the French. Aldrich. They look to recycle. There wasn't much in the great support. Entermac now to Vakatawa. Vakatawa now. He's going to go all the way for the try. Surely he's inside the 22. He's going to go under the post. Surely. And France are ahead by 1 point. England 7, France 8. And surely it will be 10-7, because the conversion should be a formality, but Vakatawa, he went right through. England couldn't hold him out for too long, and it was inevitable that if he got away, he would score the try, and so it's proved. So 1 try each, and Entermac will take the conversion. He's taken over the kicking duties. And he won't miss from there, you can bet your life. I've gone as far as to say you could stake your house on it. But it's a vital kick now under the circumstances. And this will be the last kick of the first half. Nigel Owens will blow for time once this kick is taken. Over it goes, and there goes the half-time whistle from the referee. So Nigel Owens blows for half-time. We've got a really good game lined up now. It's a close one thing, 1 try each, but England trail by 3 points, and that was the penalty at the start of the French. It's half-time then at Twickenham, in a must-win game for these two sides. England 7, France 10. Welcome back to Twickenham for the start of the second half. Vital 40 minutes ahead for these two sides. France winning, but not by much. Wales will be watching in Cardiff before they take on Italy live later on in Grandstand. And for the next 40 minutes, stay with us, because this second half is going to be a roller coaster of excitement.
It's away.
1 try each. It's France with the 3-point advantage, courtesy of that penalty at the start. That's the difference. Both sides have scored a try and a converted try each. France arguably should have been 12 up by the time England had scored their first try. Here's Youngs. Balls. England attacking away to my right hand side. Watson back inside to Youngs. Good tackle. England recycle with Farrell. Chua guy. Comes up towards the 22. France wrestle possession. Milanese. Again another good tackle. England get the ball and get it to Owen Farrell. To Sam Underhill. And Underhill now towards the 22. Underhill tries to go back inside. And France again take possession. Ficao kicks long towards the... It just gets it past the 22 and there's tensions running over. Understandably so. There's a lot at stake here this afternoon. But in discipline, the last thing that both coaches need right now is indiscipline. Nigel Owens has kept a very tight lid on it. England line up just on the just prior to the French 22. Good throw from Karen Dickey. England have possession. This is where they've got to make it count. They're going to drive towards the 22. And they're past the 22. They're driving for the line. Youngs to Farrell. And Farrell has lost it. Another English chance goes begging. Aldrich now to Vagatama. Vagatama now kicks long towards the English 22 and he's got there. Good kick. Really, really good kick. England get the line up, but it's in their own 22. But it was brilliantly played by the French. And Lebrun showing what they're all about. Karen Dickey, poor throw. Villamese took it. And in fact, a penalty has been given. And it's a line out to the French. I don't know what happened there, but must have been some misdemeanor there with the English line or something or other. But it's a French line-up, still 3 points to gap. We've had 10 minutes of the second half. Taken brilliantly there by England. They're going to drive from halfway towards the French 10-metre line. This is where it's got to be won or lost, and they're still driving. They've gone past the 10-metre line. Cowan-Dickey going forward. Cowan-Dickey to the 22. Brilliant. Inspiring run, but he's lost possession. He didn't have much in the way of support. Cowan-Dickey felt he had to do something there, the hooker, and he almost did so. It's going to be an England line out. It was a good break from Cowan-Dickey originally, and he'd have had a bit more pace about him. And if his teammates had just given him a bit more better support, then England might have had a chance of a score or two there. As they've got a line out anyway on the French 10-metre line. Cowan-Dickey goes long this time, and England get position with Vanapola. Brilliant. Good line out from Cowan-Dickey. Brilliant. Sickler. And here's Johnny May. He's got support. He won't need it. Johnny May for England. Great try. England now lead by 2 points. 12-10 they lead. Crucial try for Johnny May. And in the context of the game, could that be an important score for England? England in for their second try of the afternoon. Now Owen Farrell to try and add the extra 2. Taking over from Smith on the kick in. Big moment for Owen Farrell, the England captain. He can get this over the bar and between the posts. England will have a bit of a cushion. Albeit a 4-point advantage rather than a 2-point one. So again, another important kick. We keep saying it every time now that one of these two sides have a kick at goal. Important kick ahead. Farrell. And it's dead central. Brilliant. Dead central as you can get it. England 14, France 10. 14 minutes gone in the second half. And we've got a game with a vengeance. As Entermac gets us away again. Super game of rugby taking place here at Twickenham this afternoon. Daily. That's what Saturday afternoons were made for. Good, brilliant, passionate Six Nations rugby. We're certainly getting that on Grandstand this afternoon. England recycled and halfway with Youngs to Farrell. Farrell kicks long towards the 22 and it'll be a French line out. But England all of a sudden have now got their tails up. This is a dramatic game. Whoever gets the next try now, I fancy will win the game outright. Remember, whoever wins this game will want to try and get at least 4 tries, get that bonus point and stick the pressure as much as they can on the Welsh, who play later against the wooden spooners Italy. Now, throw wasn't straight. And then England get a penalty kick. So France now having problems. It's going to be a punt up the field. It's not even near halfway. Owen Farrell, who took a magnificent kick last week against the Irish, just before halfway in his own half. So as to punt, gets his team a line out in very good field position. Just halfway between the 10-metre line and the 22. Here's Farrell to Tuangi. Back inside to Owen Farrell. One glorious moment. I thought he got away there. I honestly thought he got away with that. Recycled by Youngs and Toje to Johnny May, looking for a second try. They have to do it on the blind side, and he did. And they didn't do enough in the end. French escape with the ball, and then they punch forward and get possession with Foucault. And then they drive forward. Ball kept in play brilliantly by Johnny May. And in fact, he knocked on. There was a knock on in amongst all that. And in fact, despite Johnny May's heroics, there's a scrum to France. Still a 4-point game. England leading it by 14 points to 10. And you could cut the atmosphere here or the tension with a knife. It's so tense everywhere in the stadium. It's a French scrum. And in it goes, the scrum. And France get the put in. Here's Entermac kicking it forward towards the English 22, and that's brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. England must get this line up. Absolutely bang on the money. Cowan Dickey, pressure on him now. Can the hooker get it? Get this right, he can. Brilliantly. And England must start to drive from halfway. Gain as much territory as they can. They're over 10 metres, over the 10-metre line. They're still driving towards the 22. And they're making good ground towards the 22, or they were at this point, but now Cowan Dickey trying to go around the blind side. England recycling. Youngs have to go right. Tuangi, Iapola to Henry Slade. This could be a moment for England. Oh, deep inside the 22 Henry Slade was. But England just couldn't get the turn finish. And France have possession and recycle it. 2-point just kicks as far away as he can. Watson's kept it alive. Dana's kept it alive too. Here come England again. It's relentless pressure from Eddie Jones's side now. Youngs to Farrell. To Tuangi. Tuangi to the 22. Gets good ground for England. Have they got enough bodies there? Yes, they have. Farrell for the drop goal. Is it over? It is. England stretch their lead to 7 points. Owen Farrell, crucial kick for England. The French now surely with it all to do, with 14 minutes of the game to go plus injury time. Surely they can't come back from this. They need a converted try.
Let go, tackler.
You need at least 2 tries. One needs to be converted. It's England up top. What was? Oh my word! That was brainless rugby, I'm afraid. Just didn't see what was on and just passed it out of play. Nerves hitting the Englishmen. 7 points ahead, but they have to defend their line out on their own 22. Mulanese takes it, deploying to Entermac. How costly could that misplaced pass prove to be for England? Back at Starmer. France recycle it on the 22. Delong and Thomas. Tense moments for England now. Correon is going to go for the try. Delong, try for France. It's a 2-point game. 17-15. And what a spirited fight back from Le Blair. And England have only themselves to blame. That misplaced pass by Youngs into touch has cost his team dearly. And France are right back in this game. It's their 3rd try. I make it, or it might be the 2nd try. In fact, it is their 2nd try, so 2 tries each. Or 3 tries each, I don't know. But anyway, the fact is they've scored a try. And Tamak to add the extras. Try difference also important. So if we can get converted tries, it's even bigger bonus. It should be an easy kick for Entermac. Going to fly half do here now. Entermac, crucial 2 points. It is 2 points. It's levels now. 17 points apiece. And just over 10 minutes of this remaining. So England's 7-point lead has dissolved into absolutely nothing. And it's 7 points the difference. Well, 7 points was the difference. It's now 0 points, 17 points each. Entermac takes the restart. Olivon scored the try just now. 2 tries for France as Farrell trots for goal again, and it's got it! Louis Farrell, just when England needed it most. He drops again, and England lead again by 3 points. And it's they who are back in the driving seat with 9 minutes to go. And now France have got to do it again, but it's a knock-on at the restart, and it's inside the English 22. Mistake after mistake for England. France get the scrum.
Crouch and hold, lads. Engage.
Are we going to see, not to put a pun on it, a grandstand finish here on Grandstand? Remember, Wales and Italy to come after we're finished here at Twickenham. England now having to defend their own 22. Here's Dupont to enter back. They've got space here. Ficao to do on. Try! France ahead by 2 points. It swings and roundabout stuff here at the end at Twickenham. Demon, who missed 3 penalties at the start out of 4, could well have the final say. England mistake once again, costing them dearly. And Entermac could put them 4 points ahead now. And time not England's friend at the moment. What a dramatic Six Nations clash this has been. It has toed and froed one way and the other in this second half. It's been an amazing second half. So many twists and turns. But now Entermac to add the extras. And to make it a 4-point game with very little time remaining. And that's the way it's going to be. So we've got, 7 minutes to play, just over. And it's a 4-point match plus injury time. England 20, France 24. So a drop goal now from Farrell would not be enough. They have to try and get possession and go for a try. And England do get possession now, just shy of halfway. Farrell to find a polar. Time, remember, not in England's side at the moment. Cowan-Dickie. May down the blind side. Good tackle again. And so fancy will happen. Possession now. Enter Mac. Now, is those penalties really, was that penalty really that's proved the difference for France in the end, and mistakes from England. A wayward throw by Ben Youngs, a knock on as well. Those little errors really crept into England's game just when they didn't want it. Could well cost them a chance at the Six Nations, at the championship itself. France are still in there. But there's no bonus points being won by the French at the moment. They've scored 3 tries. England have scored 3 tries. Cowan-Dickie. Youngs. Katoje. May. Can England get another score and win the game? It's all going to come down to this French game now. If they win by a bonus point as things stand, they will be Six Nations champions. But they've got to do the job in Cardiff. Later on Grandstand. We're in the last minute here. We're nearly into injury time. And surely time will be up on England's Six Nations hopes and dreams and ambitions to kick forward. England won't get possession. Penal will for France. All they've got to do is keep possession. And the game is theirs. But England have won it through Curry. One last while for England. One try will win it. Oh no! May's knocked it out and the French have won it. Unbelievable scenes. England make another mistake, and once again it's cost them because they were in injury time. France have won it by 4, no bonus points. So all Wales have to do is win well against the Italians and they will be Six Nations champions. But for now, France lead the table. And England cannot win the Six Nations now. Mistakes have cost them dearly today. It's finished here. England 20, France 24. And now it's all eyes on Cardiff.
Well, heartbreaking result for England. They have been beaten by a brilliant French side that scored 2 great tries. And despite all of England's hard work, how they're ruining the missed kick that they had against Wales. And in truth, France themselves definitely didn't have their kicking boots on. They perhaps could have won by a bit more. And that really changes things in terms of the table at the moment. France will sit on 20 points. England are on 17. France at the moment know that they are just champions in waiting. Wales, on the other hand, well, that game's about to kick off in a second. And this is the scenario facing Wales today. They know they need to get 28 points or more to be champions. They need the bonus point win that will bring them level at 28 points or more because they beat France on a head-to-head record. That would be enough for them to go through. It would also level them up in terms of scores. It is right to the wire. So let's join our commentators for this one. It's Trevor McLaren. Well, 28 points or more is all that's required for Wales. That's the magical number, and that's what they have to beat Italy by this evening. To do that, you would expect them to go and get the bonus point, but that is required. The bonus point, 28 points, a victory or more over Italy. The Six Nations will be theirs. It's an amazing situation that we find ourselves in. But after the results earlier on this afternoon at Twickenham, this really does set centre stage. And Dan Biggar will kick us away. He decides to go deep infield straight away, and there will be instant pressure put on. The ball is kicked away. It hasn't gone out. Liam Williams picking it up for Wales. Running straight away into space and making great grounds into space. The throw though was back and hasn't gone anywhere quite, and the big number 8 CC's across there for Italy. This is Lovatini. He is brought down. It's an Italian with the ball. This is Varney, the big scrum half, kicking it. Liam Williams choosing to take the mark. Maybe he just looks to try and settle his teammates down. At the moment, they have been a little bit eager and a bit keen. Well, the bonus points required, and if you want to get to 28 points, you'd fully expect that you'd have to go and score 4 tries.
That's a liar.
But just remember, every time Italy get on the mark, and you would expect them to perhaps get a point or 2 this evening. You never get a completely clean run, and there could be a little rubber kick and a chance, and Liam Williams is back across, and straight away the pressure's in, but the ball is in Welsh hands. And George North kicks it out, and it bounces out. And it's only with the throw. It's stolen there by Jonathan Davis. Thomas Williams now for Wales. Dan Biggar. North, and the advantage is with Wales. North is down.
It's away.
There goes the pack again. There's Alan Wynne-Jones. Can he win the Six Nations in back-to-back years? This is Luis Rees-Zammit trying to throw it over to George North, and at the moment the momentum is with Wales, and they're starting to make grounds here into the Italian half. This is Josh Adams. Luis Rees-Zammit again. He's down. Thomas Williams. Adam Beard. Cracking hit, but maintains. And again, this is Alan Wynne-Jones. Could push away. Alan Wynne-Jones supports on the far side. Hasn't seen it. Possession still with Wales. Francis is down. Thomas Williams is across. Josh Navidi tries to make a few yards, gets a couple of sections in. This is Wynne-Jones. Big lock is down. Thomas Williams goes back to Dan Biggar. He's off to Chipperick. Wales trying to find a way through, trying to find the pressure. Ken Owens lets it off. Francis again. Thomas Williams will stand over scrum half and bring this away. Wales have got the advantage. Jonathan Davis. Still Jonathan Davis. Options on the far side. George North. He's brilliantly tackled. An Italian will get it away. And Gabrici will clear it all the way out, but it's not gone out. Liam Williams now for Wales. More pressure. Unbelievable pressure this Italian defence has withstood for the first 11 and a half minutes. Adam Beard to Dan Biggar to Justin Tipperick across. Josh Adams busting through, and it's laid off to Jonathan Davis, and now for George North, and still the Italian defence is holding firm. Dan Biggar thought about the drop goal, decides to play it. They need tries, Wales. Need to get the scores that way, but the ball has been turned over. Mahoney looks to put it away. He's knocked it forward. It's Josh Navidi. Advantage with Wales again. This is an incredible start at the moment. Opening few minutes. This is Alan Wynne-Jones trying to work his way through. He's about 3 metres short.
It's away.
Here's Thomas Williams trying to go for the line. He's brought down. Justin Tipperick, makeshift scrum half. Navidi. Luis Rees-Zammit is down. It's gone forwards.
That was a knock-on.
Well, I think the scrum has gone to Wales for the earlier knock-on. Unbelievable pressure at the moment that the Italians are having to survive, I should say, from Wales at the moment. And the pack weight is an advantage, is certainly with Wales. A chance to win the Six Nations. Reminder, they've got to get 28 points or more. And they will win the championship. Thomas Williams with a put-in at the scrum. As Wales. There's a man exposed. And Luis Rees-Zammit will go over to score. No, he won't. Oh, brilliantly put away. Thomas Williams is across. This is Alan Wynne-Jones. He's also brought down. And you really sense the pressure and the nerves building at the moment. Wales unable to score, and that's all they've got to do. Thomas Williams, he does score. The scrum half saw the gap and has gone over. And it was just starting to get nervy. Wales were just starting to worry at the moment. But there's Thomas Williams responding on the ruck. That was a big Adam Beard brought down. Thomas Williams just a metre from the line. Doesn't matter, he's brought down. There's downward pressure and there's the try. The scrum half, who has been so impressive this season, is over for the score. Now that will leave a kicking opportunity, and conversions take on an added pressure in this situation. Dan Biggar's got to kick everything he can. Well, we all wait see. Well, 5 points up. Such pressure on Wales, because also if the Italians score, this changes everything. Dan Biggar. It's usually his sort of territory, this. Oh, even the greatest have nerves. Dan Biggar's conversion is wide. So it's just 5. 23 points unanswered required for Wales. That's the first try. They need 4 to get the bonus points to put them level with France. Then they need to go get 28 points to outscore them.
Hands off.
Italy, though, I think have turned it over. Yes, they have. This is Gabrisi.
Hands off.
Big
Hands
fly
off.
half.
It's a wide.
Italian moving again. This is Formi, Negri, and now this is Brex charging through. Brex making the way through. Brilliant bit of running that was.
It's a wide.
Italians with the ball back. Jonathan Davis kicking it away. Looking for the 50-22. Minizzoni is there across. Now Minizzoni able to run and cause more.
Another wide.
Welsh nerves to start picking up again, because we're halfway through the first half. And only one try's gone in, and there could be a chance at Brex. Oh, there will be a chance. Bellini is in. Italy have counteracted all the Welsh work of that first half. Bellini's gone over to score, and Wales are back to square one. Incredible. And this is putting huge levels of pressure at the moment. Gabrisi will come over to kick, but what levels of pressure that these Welsh players are now under. Incredible at the moment. A reminder at the moment, as things stand, and we're a long way from the finish. France are winning the Six Nations. They, of course, if you missed it, beat England earlier on. England actually led in that game by 3 points with 10 minutes to go. A wonderful late try turned everything around, and England were unable to force a winning try. Gabrisi, though, is able to force his kick between the posts, and it's not going to plan for Wales. They're 7-5 down. So Wales, this Welsh side really knows and understands the pressure. World Cup semi-finalists, Grand Slam winners recently, the defending champions from last year. And that's a knock-on, so there will be a scrum which Wales will have to put into. This Welsh side understands what it takes to win. No doubt the Principality in Cardiff is right behind their side. It is a staggeringly huge levels of noise that we are hearing. There's Thomas Williams with the put in. And possession is Wales.
It's out.
There it is. Jonathan Davis. Jonathan Davis, the support out wide to Dan Biggar. Well, that's how you respond under pressure, and Dan Biggar responds under pressure quite brilliantly. Oh, that's so important. The instant response is there. The vice captain has scored, and all that Italian work is undone. So 3 points. They need another 25. 2 more here would really make a difference, and Dan Biggar is going to line himself up again. This really is a very, very important conversion. They're all important, but having missed the first one, this would bring Wales to a good stead, a good few points ahead in the contest as they look to chase down Mission Impossible. More importantly, they do have the second try today. The second try is going to make all the difference. And his Dan Biggar's kicks just crept in. He's look nervous so far, but it's over for 12-7. That's going to ease things. 5 points is the difference. And I know what Wales need. They need 2 more tries. That gives them the bonus point. They need to win. They need to score 28 more points than Italy. And they've got to play some scintillating rugby to do so. And they're playing it away right from the back, right from the logo. Thomas Williams, Adam Beard, tips it off to Dan Biggar, continues to make a run. He's going to come and field before he's lost it. In fact, it has been turned over. Gabrisi. Ooh, did that go forward? No. Referee moves and Famori's bursting through. And Famori! Oh! He's about 2 meters short. What a brilliant last-ditch saving tackle that was. George North to kick it away. Bellini picks it away, the winger, and runs in. And is just stopped.
It's away.
And Italy are making this again. They're not playing to the script at the moment. More pressure for Wales to withstand, but they've turned it over. Thomas Williams back out to Josh Adams, who will straight away start running. Adams down just past the 10-metre line. Italy turn it over. Men over on the far side, only decided to run in field, and I think that suited Wales because it's Welsh ball. It's Dan Biggar going for a 50-22. It's a great kick out, but Italy will have the quick line out, which has been stolen. Navidi is across, but it's back in Italian hands. Gabrisi, big hit by Thomas Williams, standing over. Pops it out to Josh Navidi. Wales want try number 3 before the half-time whistle. Quick layoffs. Thomas Williams. Beard. Oh, it's popped up to Luis Rees-Zammit! And the advantage goes to Italy. I suspect it's a knock-on. Luis Rees-Zammit was just going to line up. Looked almost to be a crossfield kick, but scrum will go to Italy.
Engage.
Incredible game so far. How the Italians really lived up and have put a real game of real pressure. One wonders as this match goes on, will they fade? Will it be a case of the Welsh having to be patient? Gabrisi, oh, massive hit by George North. And it's in Welsh hands. Josh Navidi. Francis. Oh, he tried to lay it off and it's been picked up in the end by Bellini. Italy turn it over. Fruza. Brought down by Tipperick. Gabrisi to Click. Oh, it's missed by Adams on the wing, but will this be a quick line out? Yes, it is. Dan Biggar for Wales. 4 minutes to half time. 2 tries, plays 1. Jonathan Davis bursting through. There's option on the far side. He's seen George North. George North tees off for Justin Tipperick. And Faletau tried to come in, and Luis Rees-Zammit.
It's away.
Thomas Williams is back. Dan Biggar. Chance to work it across field for Jonathan Davis. Tees it off. George North now. He's got support. George North puts it off to Josh Adams. Right on the line, and he cannot get over. Incredible.
It's away.
Oh, and the throw in the end is out, and more frustration for Wales. They're putting in an outstanding effort, and we've got the first line out of the game. Italian hooker Biggie will go and throw this in. Minutes to go till half time. Alan Wynne-Jones steals it. Is there one more Welsh push? And they're going for the drive. They get pushed right back. Thomas Williams is right behind it. And that will be a try. No, it won't. Adam Beard is pushed right back. In there. Thomas Williams to Alan Wynne-Jones. That's so important. A captain's try for Wales. Alan Wynne-Jones is down. There's try number 3. They'll have all of the second half to go and find that bonus point. they'll also have is a chance to go for any score possible. Does that break Italian resistance? Dan Biggar with the conversion, and another big conversion. Dan Biggar getting set. If he kicks this, it'll make the score 19-7. That would be a 12 points. They'd need 16 unanswered in the second half or more to win the Six Nations. Full of confidence there, Dan Biggar kicks it over, and at the halfway mark, Wales just might be starting to believe. They lead Italy by 19-7. They've got 3 tries. They're 1 try away from the bonus points, and then they're going to hunt down those points. So far, this Welsh drive for the Six Nations Championship is going right to the wire. Brisi will kick it away. Goes to stick it up into the air. No, he takes a great take, but is brought down fairly by Francis. Zinegri, he's brought down by Faletau. Brisi bounces it, so it'll be a line out for Wales. Winning line-outs and putting the Italians under pressure is going to be so important for Wales. Ken Owens to take for Wales. Beards, Thomas Williams, Dan Biggar, Jonathan Davis, George North, just took for Lewis Rees-Zammit, tees it off. Navidi, flowing rugby at the moment from Wales. They try to play their way out of their own half.
You, come here. Yep, you. You got to keep your hands away from the ball, okay? I don't want to have to show you a card.
Well, the referee having a word for handling in the ruck. Penalty to Wales. Now we wait for what the option will be. Oh, they are pumped forwards. Looking to play a line out from over halfway. That'll be Dan Biggar's aim, surely. Line out will be just about past halfway. Two line outs to nothing unanswered. Could this be a third opportunity? Ken Owens is set on halfway. Great take, Thomas Williams. Dan Biggar into space. Dan Biggar running away. In the end, he was left and caught and exposed. Italians will get away. Gabrisi will kick it. Liam Williams is coming back to chase. Leaves it away and just look to try and throw it to Lewis Rees-Zammit, just not able to. Really has had a breakout season for Wales, Liam Williams. You can see there, Alan Wynne-Jones of Wales just stalking the Italian line out. Will they read it again? Yes, they will. Alan Wynne-Jones has got it. And now the drive on the maul. Thomas Williams. Dan Biggar. Faletau is inside to George North. Faletau supports and comes across in the ruck.
It's away.
Jonathan Davis. Lovely running by Jonathan Davis. There's options over on the far side. Josh Adams, is that support? Could this be the bonus point try? Yes, it is. And now things are getting interesting. Now they are getting interesting. Wales with the fourth try. They've got the bonus points. In terms of the championship, it sticks them level with France. France still have scored more points. The points average has got to be picked up for Wales to win the championship. 28 points or more. Dan Biggar with important 2 points to kick. Missed the first conversion, but since then, it's been great. Been very reliable. So wait and see as Dan Biggar gets set to kick. Just lines himself up. 30 metres out. Deep breath. Goes through his routine. Big kick right through the middle. 2 more clear points. 26-7. So 19 points now is the difference. They need another 10 now, Wales. Good take there by Francis. 9 minutes of the second half. Thomas Williams, Dan Biggar, Jonathan Davis. Good takedown. Wales will lay it again. Josh Adams over on the far side, in space, chance to go round. Oh, great last ditch tackle. Italians turn the ball over. Gabrici kicks, and it finds touch. Liam Williams, quick throw out. Jonathan Davis lays it off to Josh Adams. Ruck is set. Thomas Williams, Justin Tipperick. Just a blindsided throw there. Thomas Williams.
Hands off, hands off.
And
Play on.
there was the tip out. This is Navidi.
Hands off. Play on.
Italian defence strong, just where they want it. This Faletau, he's broken the game line, is bursting away. He's got Jonathan Davis next to him. There's Jonathan Davis, lays it back to Dan Biggar. Dan Biggar's brought down.
It's away.
Big second row. There's the fours, and now this is Gibrix coming through. Gabrici, Fimori, Bellini. Liam Williams is back there.
Hands off, hands off.
A dangerous tackle. So Italy will have a penalty. And I think Gabrici's signalling. Yep, he does there. He's going to kick for touch. For post, even. Nearly 70% of his penalty kicks has gone through. And this will just remind Wales that their scoring has got to sort of increase a little bit. Here we go. It's a great kick. It really is a fantastic kick. Good height, floated it in. And on a March evening, 16 points is the advantage now for Wales. Well, they need 13 points. Realistically, in the next 25 minutes to win the Six Nations.
That's a line out.
Go down for stoppage and that. I'll tell you what, anything can happen in the next half hour. Josh Adams picking up the loose quick line out.
It's away.
Thomas Williams, shorts. Adam Beards
Tackler, I want you
takes
out
the
of
hit.
it. Play on.
Here's Josh Adams.
All the way, tackler.
Ball down again. Dan Biggar looking to kick.
We'll have a line out.
And the quick line out has decided to be taken.
Leave it, tackler.
Gabrici.
We'll have a line out.
The kick goes out. Wales will have the line out, and since the score, Wales at the moment haven't quite been able to find the momentum that they perhaps would have liked, but that may change very shortly. Owens' throw. Beards. Thomas Williams. Dan Biggar. Jonathan Davis is down. Out on the full, so
It's away.
Wales are going to be in the Italian half. Francis trying to get towards the 22. And he's got to step too far and turn them all over. This is Fimori. And there's Liam Williams doing his job at fullback.
Hands off.
An
Hands
excellent
off.
job he has done.
Play on.
Thomas Williams to play it away to Dan Biggar. looks to kick it into a dangerous area. Minizoni. He's pulled down. Good tackle by Thomas Williams. Gabrisi. Good take by Liam Williams. Bursting into the Italian half. Good layout for Josh Navidi. He's got support. Will he be able to see it? He won't. Justin Tipperick is inside the centre. Thomas Williams. Now the pass option goes. Navidi. George North. Oh, he's just left it through for Josh Adams. What a wonderful layoff. What a brilliant layoff that was. And Josh Adams is in to score. But the great work was in holding the ball up and releasing the winger at the perfect point. It's Josh Adams' second try of the evening. Bonus points haven't been the worry now. It's been getting enough points on the board. Wales are getting closer and closer to their goal. If you're French and you've just beaten England at Twickenham, you've been nervously watching this. There is something special happening. The atmosphere is electric. Are Wales about to steal the Six Nations from under the Italians' noses? Rather the French noses, I should say. Bigger's conversion spot on. Now it's 33-10. 23 points is the advantage. And a try from this situation. That would do it. Here's Liam Williams. He might do it himself. It's a lovely run by Liam Williams, and Dan Biggar is away. Could this be the moment for Wales? And it would be Dan Biggar. What a fabulous moment for Wales. 28 points is the advantage. As things stand, they are tied with France for the Six Nations, but haven't beaten them. The championship is theirs. Conversion from here will merely confirm it. Dan Biggar set. There has been something truly special happening this evening at Twickenham. Dan Biggar in the Principality Stadium. Six Nations. This to confirm it. This to confirm it. Oh, he sliced it wide. So now the nerves are on Welsh hands, because if the Italians score, their advantage is over and France win the Six Nations. To be absolutely sure, gotta win the next score, and it's a knock on.
Leave it.
So there will be, that's a knock on there by young Josh Adams. There will be a scrum. Put him will be from the Italian scrum half. Such a tight, a drop goal, a penalty.
Crouch and hold.
And suddenly Italy can take away this Six Nations dream. And from Wales' standpoint, as we approach the final 15 minutes of the championships, the final 15 minutes of rugby, Wales could potentially win it, and they lead for the very first time.
Hands off.
Italy know a penalty here, a try here, this changes everything.
It's away.
Such incredible nerves considering. This is Gabrisi, Bellini, Canoni has lost it, turnover. Back, Faletau. Bounces out, it's a brilliant clearance by Faletau. What a wonderful the kick that was. Forces Italy into the line out, something that Wales have been completely dominant over today. Jones is set. Wins another, reads another. Thomas Williams. 10 minutes to go. A try here would guarantee it. As things stand, it's deadly close. Faletau inside to George North. Faletau supporting. Over on the blind side is Jonathan Davis. And running through is Jonathan Davis. And he's brought down about 12 metres short. Welsh ball. Adam Beard drives in.
It's away.
Back through the middle to Faletau.
Hands off.
More pressure.
It's away.
Thomas Williams. Oh, it's a chance for Josh Adams. Oh, he's held up right on the line, Josh Adams. Goes back across to Dan Biggar. And Jonathan Davis for the Six Nations! And that's it now. Wales are winning the Six Nations. And on this kick, this conversion will just confirm it. An easy one available. This is a gigantic kick. Dan Biggar knows, but the party could be started after this conversion. Because more importantly, it is going to bring them level in terms of overall scoring, with France having conceded less points. This Six Nations is going to be settled on Jonathan Davis's try. Scarcely believe you had a closer conclusion to the championship. 45-10. And with the advantage set, Wales might be able to enjoy the next 7 minutes or so here in the Principality.
Okay, now we've got them all.
They should play for time, play sensible rugby. All they've got to do is wear down the clock, hence they're putting in the drive here on them all. Italians bringing reinforcements to slow it down. Thomas Williams to Dan Biggar. Chipperick goes to the little rubber kick forwards. Picked up by Josh Adams, who tries to burst through, passed into the 22. Oh, that was nearly one of the tries of the century. Wales were trying to play. Gabrici, Ione. He is tackled brilliantly there by Louis Rees-Zammit. And a tactical foul. Varney. Running through is Varney, brought down is Varney. Thomas Williams making the tackle. Italy bursting forward, Cannoni again.
Tackle and get off.
Greasy kicks out.
Level line out.
On the full. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes of sensible rugby to play. And Wales have won the Six Nations. It is quite phenomenal to believe we are seeing this. Alan Wynne-Jones. Once again, driving to use up time. A minute left. Thomas Williams tries to drive Wales forwards. Italian forwards in there to stop them all. Ken Owens is down, wins a little time. The buzzer is up. This has just got to go out. Dan Biggar physically kicks it out, and Wales win the Six Nations. Can you believe this? A party like no other we will see tonight. Mark it down in your diaries. You've seen the most astonishing performance. Wales have done what they needed in style, winning by 35 points. They needed 28 or more. It's an outstanding performance. And here at Cardiff, they very much were the 16th man. They've done enough to get their side over the line. France will be watching back at their home gates in Twickenham, and I think they will be absolutely gutted, as would have been England had they won. From both those sides, they needed the bonus point to do so. An incredible party, a incredible atmosphere. an incredible captain, Alan Wynne-Jones, lifts the Six Nations trophy. Wales are your winners in one of the most incredible games of rugby and performances you'll ever see. Congratulations to Wales, they're your winners. Well, that is absolutely astonishing, and you see Alan Wynne-Jones and all the Welsh players celebrating one of the most extraordinary afternoons in Six Nations rugby history. France have gone to Twickenham and won. It wasn't enough to give them the championship. In the end, Wales relied on they could beat Italy heavily, and they've done just that. They've got to win. They've got over 28 points. 35 in the end was the total advantage that they had. And wow, that was astonishing rugby that we have seen today. Congratulations to Wales, winners of the Six Nations. So let's round up all of today's headlines. For the very last time this season, here is the table for the Six Nations, and there you confirm it. Wales winners purely on the fact they have a higher point average than France. They do have the better head-to-head records, but after that final try by Jonathan Davis absolutely confirms that Wales will be winners. England were leading the Six Nations up to about 3 hours ago. Sadly now for them, they sit in third place, so Eddie Jones's men will have to rethink that. Highest scoring side in the championship, best defensive performance, but sadly beaten in the end by France, and that's what it all hinged on. If England had survived and hadn't conceded that try, well, they would have been looking at second place to Wales, really. It's definitely a campaign of almost for England. For France, they show huge promise and could be a real top-class side and really could break the Southern Hemisphere dominance. As for Wales, well, Dad's Army showed some of the old magic. In terms of Ireland, they've definitely underperformed in these championships, losing to the key games. Particularly, you expect them to win against the likes of sort of England and France, and especially Wales. But they'll be back next season. Scotland's annoyed, gave it a real good go, but in the end, just not quite good enough. And Italy, just the 1 point from them this season. There we go. That's the Six Nations over for another season here on Trevor Sports. Thank you all very much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage, and many congratulations to this year's winners, Wales. Bye-bye.
What a belt he's given it!